Hi everybody, we're live again here from City Hall. This is me, Mr. Egg. Hello. Yeah, just been to a meeting. It's still going on actually, but there's not an awful lot happening at the meeting here at City Hall. It's basically with the electric company and also the waterworks companies and cable TV and communications companies, talking about the next phase of the beautification, if you want to call it that, of Walking Street, of Pattaya, which includes Walking Street. Now, the main headlines that, don't forget, I don't speak very good Thai, so I'm kind of clutching at straws, and I wrote a few notes down of what I think was said. But don't forget, hi Greenie, hi Brian. Don't forget, I'm sort of not a journalist, and also I'm not fluent in Thai. What I could work out that these works will be taking between 3 and 8 months. Certainly 3 months it will take to take the electric cables, the communication cables, down from up above underneath the ground to a depth of about 5 meters. Hi, good afternoon, Dazzy. Nice to hear from you, sir. So down to a depth of about 5 meters, and also the waterworks as well. It will certainly make Walking Street look a lot nicer, and in fact the pictures that I've seen show, hi Dave, nice to see you mate. Certainly what I've seen is pictures, believe it or not, of trees on Walking Street. I can't believe that is going to be true, but as you know, pictures of what people would like to see and what actually happens is usually two different things. So anyway, the main thing to come out of it is that Walking Street is going to be not closed, but certainly, certainly the work starts on the 1st of February. There won't be any kind of access from the main Walking Streets. The only access will be on stories 14, 15 and 16. And this work will take between 3 and 8 months. Another big thing that was the main discussion between the business owners there, and by the way, it's like a who's who of Pattaya Walking Street in there. Everybody's there, the mayor, most of the big landowners and most of the big owners of all the buildings along both sides of Walking Street are all there. What was discussed with these boxes that are going to be, now I'm not an electrician, and I'm not an engineer. There are going to be these boxes all along Walking Street, going every 16 meters. So every 16 meters there will be a box, and these boxes are almost as tall as me. I stood next to one. They actually had a box inside the meeting. And in fact, I think the meeting is wrapping up now, so I might be able to go and show you one. Let me just go and take a look. Every 16 meters there will be these boxes that will be, I suppose, controlling the electricity going in and out. Yeah, the meeting is broke up, so let me show you the boxes. Everyone's trying to get a picture of them. I don't know if I can turn this around. I can. Okay. So here we go. These. So those are going to be along Walking Street every 16 meters. That is because of the amount of usage of the amount of usage of electricity within Walking Street is so high that they need these, I suppose they're, I don't know, alternators or whatever. They're going to be on the ground, and they're going to be every 16 meters. There's the mayor, just be quiet now, there's the mayor of Pattaya there. So as you can see, it's almost as tall as him. The colours will be cream, but there was talk about, you know, what colours will they be? Can we sort of make them our own colours? Excuse me, I'm bumping into important people. Can we put stickers on them? Can we make them our own colours, for example? These sort of things were discussed in the meeting. But there you go. Those will be every 16 metres along Walking Street. But we are told there will be, it will look fantastic when it's finished. All the cables above will come down. There will be lots of sort of beautification. Again, I saw pictures of trees along Walking Street, and I'm not sure if I can show, I don't want to walk into anybody important. Let me just show you, they've seen us, the Mayor of Pattaya has his photographs taken there. Okay, so the pictures of the trees, I've actually got them and I'll put them on my Facebook site, but there will be trees along Walking Street according to this. Again, please be aware, I'm not a journalist, I'm not too sure what's going on, but... Oh, you want to speak to? Sawadee krab.
Sawadee krab. Sawadee krab.
This is Mr. Walking Street, head chairman of the Walking Street Association. So every 16 meters they're going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Kapun kap. Nice to see you. Kap.
You ever Thai sing, nah? All your friends.
Chai kap. Chai. Okay, so every 16 meters there will be those boxes going along, and as I said before, there was discussion about can we move them if they're in front of our businesses, and I said, well, we can move them 2 meters either way, I think was the discussion there. So it could be 18 meters or 14 meters from the last one. But the reason there will be, kotoka, that what far away was because that there is so much usage of the electricity on the Walking Street area. So that's it really. Work begins on the 1st of February, and that's it. Nothing more to say. Be interested to see what people think about that. Good news, of course, in Pattaya today, because it was announced that Chonburi province will be downgraded from the red zone to an orange zone now, which means that things like health spas, massage places, reflexology places, those will be able to open. What's happening? There was a comment in there. Oh, lots and lots of comments. James, trees every 15 feet. No, not. I saw pictures of trees. Now, I'm pretty sure they were just put in for photographic purposes. But there were pictures of trees. No, not every 15 feet. Every 16 metres there will be one of these boxes. As you can see, 6 foot high these boxes are going to be. And grey coloured. But to counteract that, there will be other measures taken to make Walking Street look very nice. And actually, when it's finished, it will look really, really nice. You can see. Funnily enough, ironically, or maybe coincidentally, we were filming down. I'm gonna move actually because I don't want to be around here for too long. We were talking about. We filmed. Me and my cameraman filmed a piece today down in. Near to Terminal 21, which was talking about the beautification of the area, and it really does look nice in that area. It looks fantastic. So if that can be repeated over in Walking Street with all the entertainment venues, that should be good. I'm just going to try and get the lift downstairs. I suppose I could take the stairs, couldn't I? Just want to come outside. A lot of people looking at me. I'm not too happy about that. So yeah, so that's what's basically happening. Once again, talking about COVID restrictions, we're now down to an orange province, which means that we are able to open certain businesses as long as we have COVID restrictions. Hampog, so I'm not allowed to open there, never mind. As you can see, that is the scene outside here in Pattaya. So, don't forget, a bit later on today in the members area here on my YouTube channel, we'll be having a live stream at 10 p.m. If you want to come and join us for that, maybe we can talk about this and other things as well. Look out for a couple of new videos that are taking place. I'll be releasing this week. That video about the beautification of North Pattaya, also looking at different entertainment areas in North Pattaya, that's out soon as well. Also, an interview with Ricky from Pandora's. That will be a live, it's not a live interview, I do beg your pardon. It's going to be a recorded interview. We did 2 massive interviews with Ricky, went on for over an hour. We're going to sort of edit those down and put that in the public area. Not a naughty stories actually, that we, so we'd have to cut all them out and just have it, stuff we can put in there, put in the public area. So look out for that. Ricky talking about his 25 years in Go-Go Bar management and now ownership that will be something that will be in the public area very soon, as well as part 4, as I'm competing with the construction and workmen over there. Part 4 of Paul's story. Paul's story is our love story, and it finally concludes today. So we'll be able to tell you what happens to Paul, why is Rose, what is on Rose's telephone, what are the red marks on Rosie's back, what is Paul going to do, is he going to get married, are they going to live happily ever after? It's something that doesn't have a huge amount of viewers, but has really got great engagement with people. So many people commenting on it and interested in the story of what's going to happen with Paul and Rose. That is going to be a love story. Our final part of Paul's story will be taking place in the members area. That will be there today and should be public in the next couple of days. So once again, from that meeting, the takeaway from that is that there is going to be quite a lot of disruption in the next 3 to 8 months in the Walking Street area, with the beautification, I like to call it, of the area. Every 16 metres are going to be these 6-foot high boxes, and they will be controlling electric. The reason that there is so, thank you for the VIP membership there, sir. Thank you for joining. I can't see your name, unfortunately, the screen's a bit bright, but thank you for joining up in the members area. So every 16 metres, these boxes. The reason that there is so many is because the high usage of electricity in the Walking Street area. Dave Post has got a good point. Dave is saying, what happens when the box, what colours will the boxes be? There was a lot of discussion about that, Dave, and it was decided that they will be cream coloured, as we can see, but they were saying that maybe you can beautify them if you want to, and you know, put stickers on them or whatever. That's fine. Will these boxes explode? That's the question I want answered. Well, the people from the electric company were quite keen that to point out that it was a positive thing, and it would be a far better and newer technology than the technology they've got now. Don't forget, Dave, I know you're an engineer, mate, and you're a very clever guy. The equipment above the roads, I forget what they, alternators, or I'm sorry, I'm not an engineer like you, Dave. Those are always catching fire, and this sort of development with putting the electric in a different and more modern system will be able, they said in the meeting, to be able to control that. There shouldn't be as many power outages. The outages will be isolated at the boxes, so every 16 metres, if there's a fault, then it will be isolated there at 16 metres, so all the rest of Walking Street can trade. That is the idea of those boxes. But again, a lot of controversy about the boxes, and a lot of traders and obviously people that have got bars wanted to make sure that those boxes weren't outside their venues. So that was the gist of the talk in the meeting. I'm just putting my mask on because to the left of me you can't see. If you just see behind me there is a massive food queue, as you can see here at City Hall. Because the bars are closed, because hotels are closed, situation getting a lot worse. So people once again queuing up for food and food handouts. That's the situation here, unfortunately. But good news is that massage and other areas will be able to open, as we are being downgraded to an orange province. So that's about it. Once again, thanks to everyone for joining. Hope you got the gist of what I was saying. We'll be closed from the 1st of, well, we're not closed, Walking Street's not closed, there'll just be less access to vehicular traffic from the 1st of February. The old one about, it's not Walking Street anymore, it's Driving Street, well, that'll all be out the window, because when this finishes, it will be Walking Street again. Access will be limited, you won't be able to get through. Access only by stories 14, 15 and 16. Seen pictures of the way they're going to lay out all the electrics and the water Basically the water is going to be on the outside, 2 sides, the drainage, and then the electric will go isolated along with the communications on the inside. I'll post those pictures up on my Facebook page. Hi Phil, they're talking UK to lock down borders like New Zealand. Again, that's something we might want to discuss on the live stream today, the members area. To be honest, UK seems to be months and months and months behind what's happening here in Thailand. So yeah, you might want to discuss that. Once again, thank you to the member who's joined, Gaz, I think it is that Gaz? Or Gaz? Thank you so much, sir, for your membership. And if you do want to join that gentleman and everyone else in the members area, you can do that. With lots and lots of different things going on in the membership area here. There's 56 people are watching, and as you can see, the food queue is there. That's it from me, Mr. Egg, roving reporter. We're buffering a little bit, so I have to go now. From us all, from me here at City Hall, I'll see you today in the members area at 10 PM. See you later now. Bye bye.